Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today's Friday. What's it, the 22nd? I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the day. What are you barking at? She's hearing something. Anyway, last day today. Actually, today they're saying it's going to be colder than yesterday. Come on, baby. I don't know what she's barking at. Oh, I hear what she's barking at. I hear what she's barking at. I'm not going to put you on film. a lovely day, though. I was like, what's she barking at? Steve was over here, and he's heading back. So, anyway, I'm sorry, guys. And she hella loves Steve. You love Steve, don't you? You want to play with him? Yes. All right. So, anyway, last day. Actually, today's going to be colder than yesterday, but this is the last day of the colder weather, I should say. Now, we had the extreme cold, and now it's just cold. So I think our high today is going to be 22, 23 degrees, which is, it is what it is. But it starts to warm up after that. We'll be in the 30s tomorrow, and then I think we're almost 40 by Sunday, and then first part of next week we're going to be in the mid 40s. So hopefully, some of the snow will start to melt, which will be very, very nice. But so that's just kind of what we're dealing with here. So I just saw this, and I thought I would share this with you. And I was reading the article, and I said, you know what? He's not wrong. So according to the article, it's a leading Italian news source, newspaper or news. It says a leading Italian news source is what it said. It said that Trump wants to reduce American troops in Europe by 20%. So right now we currently have 100,000 troops stationed throughout Europe. Okay, and that is being paid for by the American tax dollar. And they're saying that Trump wants to reduce that by 20%, so take 20,000 troops out of Europe. And then according to this article, he wants them to pony up more for us being there. And the other thing that they were talking about, right now, these countries are spending 2%, I guess, on defense. And Trump wants them to increase that for NATO by up to 5%. He said it's time for Americans not to continue to carry the brunt of everything. And obviously Europe, since the end of World War II, has relied heavily on America for defense. It's because of us that keeps a lot of people from doing stupid stuff, because we are the deterrent, which is a fact. I mean, that is a fact. And so I think that is actually, reading that article, and I don't know, how much of a basis of that is true or not true, but having heard that information, and different countries in Europe are saying, yes, we really do need to step up more. And, obviously some of them don't want to, but you had Poland was one that was really for that. They were like, we need to, amp up more. And so, the biggest thing that people are going, well, with Russia being this huge threat now, supposedly, this is not a time for American troops to be pulled out of Europe. Well, like I said, why should the American taxpayer pay for all of that all the time? And so, I think it's a good thing if that's true. Which, like I said, again, guys, I'm just basing this video off of this article, so I can't verify the news source. But it's time for the people over across the pond to step up more and stop having America pay for everything all the time. And it's so funny to me, again, you know, so we're supposedly, remember how I keep talking about this, and I will continue to talk about this. Supposedly we're in all this huge debt. We're in all this debt. We're continuing to borrow money all the time. Why would you continue to spend money that you don't have when you are in debt, right? That doesn't make sense. Just get more in debt. So it just, I don't know, I think the whole thing is insanity. I've talked about it before, about the debt, and is it really there, or is it just an imaginary debt? Because again, if tomorrow the president said, okay, we owe this much money supposedly to China, print it up, right? They could do that. Now, would that devalue the dollar? Sure, it would. But again, all we have to do is say, that's it, and it's gone. As simple as that. And I know some of you are going to disagree with that, but that's perfectly fine. You can disagree all you want, but facts are facts. If we wanted that debt erased tomorrow, it's erased tomorrow, literally by turning on the printing machines. Simple as that. The fiat dollar, the American dollar, is backed by nothing other than our military. And that's a fact, folks. That is a fact. You know, we went off the gold standard, I believe it was in '74 under the Nixon administration. He took us off the gold standard. So now the U.S. dollar was not backed by gold anymore. So that's an interesting thing as well. So just some food for thought. I think a lot of things are really, really interesting. And I hear the puppies. I got the, like I said, it's not terrible this morning outside, but I just fed them and gave them water, and I got the heat on in there for them. And so I'll be going back in there in a little while with them. I am really looking forward to warmer weather for another reason. I want to be able to get them out and let them run. And what I might do is I might just put them in the garden area. That's a little, you know, if the weather's decent, I could get them outside and just put them in here and let them run around in the garden. I'd give them a lot of area to run around in, and you know, that way they could, you know, do that and stretch their legs a little bit. And it's a contained area. Obviously, I got to watch for creatures in the sky because they're little still, and I don't want anything coming down and grabbing one of them and taking off with them. So, but this would be a good contained area to bring them out in, so they can get some fresh air and stuff like that. But again, it has been too cold. It has been ridiculously too cold. So anyway, so that's it for now. I want to hear your feedback on this video. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you're all doing well and being safe, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.